Top 6 low-potassium fruits to heal kidneys and avoid dialysis. Hello and welcome. I want you to picture this for a moment. You've been trying to eat healthier. You start your day with a banana in your oatmeal, maybe you have a glass of orange juice, and for a snack, you grab a handful of raisins. You're feeling good about your choices. These are all healthy foods, right? Then, you get a call from your doctor after a routine blood test. They tell you your kidneys aren't working as well as they should be, and you have something called chronic kidney disease, or CKD. And then comes the advice that completely turns your world upside down. You need to watch your potassium. Suddenly, that healthy banana is off limits. The orange juice is a problem. The raisins are a definite no. You're left feeling confused, frustrated, and maybe a little scared. How can something so good for most people be potentially dangerous for you? If this sounds familiar, or if you're supporting a loved one with kidney disease, I want you to take a deep breath. You are in the right place. Today we're going to clear up all that confusion. We're not just going to talk about what you can't eat, we're going to celebrate the delicious, vibrant, and powerful fruits you can eat to protect your kidneys, feel better, and help you stay off dialysis for as long as possible. This isn't about restriction, it's about empowerment. So stick with me, because this information could truly change your health journey. So, what's the big deal with potassium anyway? Let's break it down simply. Think of your kidneys as the most sophisticated, hard-working filter system in your body. They work 24/7, cleaning your blood of waste products and balancing essential minerals and fluids. One of those critical minerals is potassium. Potassium is like the electricity for your body. It helps your nerves fire, your muscles contract, and most importantly, it keeps your heart beating in a steady rhythm. When your kidneys are healthy, they're like full-time employees. They effortlessly filter out any extra potassium your body doesn't need and send it out through your urine. No problem. But with chronic kidney disease, your kidneys are essentially working part-time. The filter is a bit clogged. They can't get rid of that extra potassium as efficiently, so it starts to build up in your blood. This condition is called hyperkalemia, and it's serious. It can cause muscle weakness, fatigue, numbness, and in severe cases, a dangerous and irregular heartbeat that can be life-threatening. This is why your doctor is suddenly concerned about that banana, which can have over 400 milligrams of potassium, or that glass of orange juice, which can have nearly 500. For someone with CKD, that's like asking a part-time worker to do a full-time worker's worth of heavy lifting. It's just too much. The goal isn't to eliminate potassium. Your body still needs it. The goal is to find a perfect balance, to give your kidneys a manageable workload so they can continue to function for years to come. And that's where choosing the right fruits becomes one of your greatest superpowers. Now, you might be thinking, should I just avoid all fruits to be safe? Absolutely not, and science backs this up. In fact, a long-term study published in the Clinical Journal of the American Society of Nephrology followed thousands of people and found that higher fruit and vegetable intake was actually associated with a lower risk of kidney failure. What does that tell us? It tells us that the vitamins, the fiber, and the antioxidants in fruits are incredibly protected for your kidneys. They help reduce inflammation, manage blood pressure, and fight off cellular damage. The problem has never been the fruit itself. It's been the potassium load from the wrong fruits in the wrong amounts. So this journey isn't about creating a bland, boring diet. It's about being a smart navigator. It's about choosing delicious, kidney-friendly fruits that give you all the health benefits without overburdening your system. Today, we're going to focus on 6 amazing fruits that are all comfortably under 200 milligrams of potassium per serving. Let's dive into our top 6. First on our list is the humble yet mighty apple. You know the saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away? Well, for kidney patients, this couldn't be more true. A single medium apple, with the skin left on, has about 195 milligrams of potassium, placing it perfectly in our safe zone. The good news doesn't stop there, as it's also super low in sodium and phosphorus, two other minerals you need to monitor. What makes an apple a true friend to your kidneys is its special kind of fiber called pectin, which helps lower cholesterol and stabilize blood sugar. That skin is also loaded with an antioxidant called quercetin, which reduces inflammation. One medium apple makes a perfect mid-morning or afternoon snack. When you're shopping, look for firm apples with no bruises. And to save a little money, try buying them in a bag instead of individually. Just remember to wash them well before eating. Next, let's talk about a fruit that feels like a treat but works like medicine, the sweet, juicy strawberry. You'll be happy to hear that a generous cup of sliced strawberries contains only 150 milligrams of potassium, incredibly low for such a burst of flavor. They are also very low in sodium and phosphorus. For those with a history of kidney stones, it's worth noting they do contain oxalates, so just enjoy them in moderation. Strawberries are true antioxidant superstars, loaded with vitamin C and compounds called anthocyanins, which give them their brilliant red color. These compounds are amazing at fighting inflammation and protecting all your blood vessels, including the tiny, delicate ones inside your kidneys. A cup of fresh sliced strawberries is a wonderful serving size, perfect on top of kidney-friendly oatmeal or as a light dessert. A little tip for storage: don't wash them until you're ready to eat them, and keep them in a single layer on a paper towel in the fridge to make them last longer. If strawberries are superstars, then our third fruit, the brilliant blueberry, is a true superhero for kidney health. One full cup of fresh blueberries comes in at a wonderfully low 114 milligrams of potassium, so you can enjoy a whole cup without a single worry. They are a triple win for kidney patients because they're also low in sodium, phosphorus, and oxalates. Blueberries are famous for their antioxidants, specifically flavonoids, which studies show can reduce oxidative stress throughout the body. For your kidneys, this means less cellular wear and tear. A cup of blueberries is a perfect portion, great in a smoothie or just eaten by the handful. When shopping, look for firm, plump berries with a silvery white frost, which is a natural protective coating. They also freeze beautifully, so you can enjoy them all year round. Our fourth kidney-friendly fruit is the gorgeous grape, a perfect choice for a simple, hydrating, and convenient snack. A cup of red or green grapes has about 176 milligrams of potassium, fitting right into our safe range. Grapes are very low in sodium and phosphorus, and the red and purple varieties contain a famous antioxidant called resveratrol, which is known to support circulation. And good blood flow is absolutely essential for healthy kidney function. Grapes are also about 80% water, so they're a great way to help you stay hydrated. About 15 to 20 grapes make a perfect serving size. A creative tip is to try freezing them. They make an incredible substitute for sugary popsicles on a hot day. Just be mindful that grapes are high in natural sugar, so if you're also managing diabetes, be sure to factor them into your daily carbohydrate count. Next up is a summer favorite that isn't just refreshing, it's a kidney health powerhouse, the wonderful watermelon. A cup of diced watermelon contains only about 170 milligrams of potassium and is extremely low in sodium and phosphorus. I like to call it nature's gentle dialysis machine because it's over 90% water, which helps gently flush your system without an overload of minerals. It also contains an amino acid called citrulline, which can help improve blood flow and lower blood pressure. Now, there is a critical safety note for watermelon. Because it's so high in water, if you are on a fluid restriction, which is common in later stages of CKD, you must count it as part of your daily fluid allowance. Think of a cup of watermelon as being almost like drinking a cup of water. Last but certainly not least, let's talk about the tropical goodness of our sixth fruit, the powerful pineapple. 1 cup of pineapple chunks has about 180 milligrams of potassium and is also low in sodium and phosphorus. Pineapple's unique superpower is an enzyme called bromelain, which is a potent anti-inflammatory agent. Since chronic inflammation is a key driver of kidney damage, foods like pineapple can be incredibly beneficial. A cup of fresh chunks is a great serving. Canned pineapple is also a good option, but make sure it's packed in its own juice, not heavy syrup, and remember to drain the juice before eating. A quick safety note, bromelain can sometimes interact with certain medications like blood thinners, so just have a quick chat with your doctor if that applies to you. So there you have it, 6 delicious, powerful, and kidney-safe fruits: apples, strawberries, blueberries, grapes, watermelon, and pineapple. Tap that like button if you found this list helpful. Okay, so we have our list of safe fruits. Now, how do we incorporate them correctly? The first key is that portion control is everything. The goal for most people with kidney disease is about 2 to 3 servings of fruit per day. A serving is generally 1 medium-sized fruit like an apple or 1 cup of berries or melon. The most important part of this is to spread them out through the day. Don't have all 3 servings at once. Instead, have 1 with breakfast, 1 as a snack in the afternoon, and maybe 1 for dessert. This approach gives your kidneys plenty of time to process the potassium gradually and avoid a sudden spike. Next, you need to learn to avoid the common potassium traps. Fruit juice is a big one. You'll want to stay away from most juices, especially orange, prune, and tomato juice. They are incredibly concentrated in potassium and sugar, and they lack the beneficial fiber of whole fruit. To put it in perspective, a single cup of orange juice can have almost triple the potassium of a full cup of fresh strawberries. Another trap is dried fruit. Things like raisins, dried apricots, and prunes are basically potassium bombs because the drying process concentrates all the sugar and minerals. A tiny box of raisins can have over 300 milligrams of potassium. Your best and safest bet is to always stick to fresh or frozen fruits. Finally, it's so important to understand that guidance can change based on your specific stage of kidney disease. In the very early stages, like stages 1 and 2, your doctor may not even place you on a potassium restriction. The focus then is on an overall healthy diet. Stage 3 is often when potassium awareness becomes truly crucial, and the fruits we've discussed today are perfect for this stage. As the disease progresses to stages 4 and 5, or if you are on dialysis, your potassium limit becomes much stricter. At that point, you'll be working very closely with a renal dietitian who will give you a precise daily target. This video is a great starting point, but their personalized advice is your golden rule. I know that a CKD diagnosis can feel overwhelming. It can feel like your life is suddenly full of no's and can'ts, but I want to reframe that for you. Every time you choose a cup of blueberries over a banana or a fresh apple over a glass of orange juice, you are taking an active, powerful step in preserving your own health. You are giving your kidneys the support they need to keep working for you. These small daily choices add up to a huge impact over time. They are the choices that can help you slow the progression of kidney disease and delay or even avoid the need for dialysis. Don't get overwhelmed trying to change everything at once. Start small. Pick just 1 of the fruits we talked about today and add it to your shopping list. Maybe this week you swap your usual snack for a handful of grapes. That's a win! And please, the most important tip I can give you is to talk to a registered renal dietitian. They are experts who can look at your specific blood work and help you create a personalized plan that works for you, your lifestyle, and your tastes. They are an essential part of your healthcare team. You are not powerless in this journey. You are in the driver's seat, and your food choices are the fuel that can take you down a healthier road. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I truly hope this information has left you feeling empowered and optimistic. If you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps our channel reach more people who need this information.